Hey guys, my name is Boswick Basil and I'm currently pursuing my master's degree in sports management. I currently have my executive degree already in sports management, and I'm still looking towards to achieving my master's degree in business. And what my hobbies include, I like watching basketball and football, and I also play basketball in my free time in LA Fitness. And I'm currently employed with working as a receiving clerk for a hotel, and I'm looking for internships in the sports industry. I used to work for the Miami Heat as a part-time associate last season, and I'm looking forward pursuing an internship with them or the Miami Dolphins. And I do have what it takes to be a leader. I currently work at a warehouse at a hotel, and I'm basically I work with two other people, and we're basically the main source for the hotel. We deal with food and beverage, kitchen. We service the food and beverage, the kitchen, the departments. We service every department, and all the responsibilities fall on our shoulders. And over my months at the hotel, I basically made it a year and a couple months at the hotel, and I'm currently growing, still learning, and I've developed leadership qualities. I take initiative. I provide a helping hand. I also won accomplishments, awards, heart of the house. And my choice of a leader that I look up to is Eminem. Eminem is my favorite rap artist of all time, and I picked him because when he grew up, he grew up in Detroit, Michigan, and he grew up in poverty, and he went through like personal life struggles, and basically, I read that he was minutes away from committing suicide because he couldn't provide for his daughter and his ex, and he wanted to make it big in the music industry, but he went to many rap battles and struggled to get where he's at. And he was almost gonna quit, but supposedly his CD reached one of the greats hip hop artists of all time, Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre, listened to his CD, and basically he hooked up with Eminem, and then basically they just made history together. And he has leadership qualities. He's very persistent. He has wisdom, strength, and he has the ability to pick himself back up whenever he struggled throughout his life. And basically his voice is is the main source to reach out to people who struggled mentally or physically growing up as a child. He grew up with no father, and as a person I relate to his struggles because I've struggled personally in my life with certain things, but nothing drug related. His strengths is his music, and his character. He basically had a child with his ex, and he currently adopted two of his ex's sisters. Like he adopted like two nieces, and he has good father like qualities also. And his weaknesses was the drug habits that he had when he first came into the industry, young and filled with energy. But after he had like a drug overdose, he basically he had to lose weight. He gained a lot of weight, almost died, but with the grace of God, he was able to pick himself back up, and went to the gym, started getting healthy. And those were his main weaknesses, was his drug habit, and he had problems with his mom and his ex and everything. But Eminem just has leadership qualities. He has a lot of wisdom, and over the course of his career, he's had a boy band, and he's went solo. He's teamed up with artists, so he's a leader that I look up to the most. I love his music.